Hey, I'm Wanda.
James.
James.
I'm James.
And we're in Becoming One. Today we wanted to share with you guys what we have been doing. Well, one thing that we have been doing throughout this year, and it wasn't necessarily part of our.
That was like Kung Fu in you.
Okay. It
Like
wasn't
shit saying the
necessary.
word, that was Kung Fu. It's like old school Kung Fu though.
Someone else's mouth kung fu.
Right. Ventriloquism.
Ooh, okay. Um, so, anyway, so we wanted to share with you. It wasn't part of our goals, but it was something that we have done. Actually,
Yeah.
since the beginning of our marriage, we just haven't done
Done
it,
it as much
and as well.
and as well.
And
Right.
so this year, we're going to share with you guys
a
what.
couple of the things that we've done, couple books that we've read,
Yeah.
and goals.
Well,
Kind
we'll
of
do.
a side note.
Yeah. But
We'll
next
talk about it
year,
later.
next year we're talking about adding reading books to our marriage goals.
You're right.
But it wasn't part of our goals this year, but
It just wound up being some books that we read
together. So, anyways, first book.
Yeah, you can do that one.
First book is called Exactly What to Say: The Magic Words for Influence and Impact. Anyways, this book is kind of in reference to our business and just trying to communicate better with the client and with our just investors, just different people in general. Actually, it's kind of helped me communicate with James sometimes without him realizing that's what I was doing. I need to work on it a little bit better though. So.
Wow.
And so, anyways, what a great book. It actually tells you exactly what to say when people have responses that you don't really know how to respond, or a way that will continue to have the conversation going. And I think that's what is most important, is just continuing that conversation, because if you don't know what the other person is thinking, then how can you continue to have a conversation? So, exactly what to say. James, what's the next one?
The next book is.
I don't think that was the next one
It
in
was
line.
on top. The Secrets of Sex and Marriage. And it's by Shanti Philman and Dr. Michael Sistma.
Okay.
And kind of start off, this book, it was actually good. It's not just talking about sex, but it's actually talking about, the philosophy behind sex as well as marriage. And it kind of goes into how about 70% of the time women initiate sex and guys just want to do it all the time. So, fellas, ladies, great book. Just go deeper into sex and marriage.
And we actually started this book. We were going to a wedding in Cancun, so we
Right.
actually read this, most of that book while we were in Cancun.
Right.
So it was a really great opportunity for us. It was a lot of conversation starters.
Yep.
Just it helped James see from my perspective on things, and it helped me see from his perspective on things. So definitely jump into it.
Read. You actually have to open it. Read the words.
You can read in bed.
And bed. Yeah. And go to sleep after a while. It might be.
Or do something else. Whatever. That's up to you guys.
That's up
Okay.
to you though.
Next one is Love Like You Mean It. Love Like You Mean It. Actually, this was a book that was, and this is by Bob Lepine. I guess that's how you say his name. It was a book that was encouraged to us by lovely friends of Redeeming Steps, and they are a marriage ministry. some of our best friends, and we do life with them. And this book is about the heart of marriage that honors God. And so literally there was so many different little pieces, and actually we're going to come back on a different video and talk about little. I have a habit of like making, did I do it? I know I did it in here, but highlighting things in books, and so that we can come back and talk about them. So anyways, I know I did something in here, not as much in this one, because we did do this one as a audiobook sometimes in our car and throughout the book. So anyways, we'll come back and tell you guys little tips and pieces that we received of each book.
Right.
This one was a great one just because it helped you kind of get over, to me, like the quickness of going through the motions. Like we're so quick to go through the motions with things, and this was, it to me, was like an encouragement to slow down.
Slow down and listen, and slow down and
yeah, take your time with your spouse.
Right.
Give them grace, and do it the way you would want them to do that for you. Like to love them the way you would want them to do that. And I think that it's kind of hard because sometimes we grew up in families
right.
that they didn't do that. They didn't display that. So it's hard for us to imagine, how do I love my wife or spouse,
right.
husband well, when I've never gotten to see what that looks like. And so this is, on one hand, that's why you want to read books, because you're wanting to expand your mind. You're wanting to grow in knowledge.
My people perish for lack of knowledge.
Come on, Lord. Okay. So anyways, get in the books, okay?
The next book is,
Dun.
actually this book, we got this book before I got lost my job.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what it is? God is in the Crazy by David and Michelle McLean, our pastors at Bridge Church Hutto. Come see us. Just a plug for you. But one of the things that kind of stood out to me in this book was God's timing is perfect, but he also pays with interest. So, you sit back and realize things may not be going the way you want it, but God's timing is perfect. And plus, once God pays you back, he pays you with interest. There's no, you're not getting skimped on your payment. You're not losing your, sometimes when people try to pay their mortgage or don't pay their mortgage and they go months and months without paying, then, that stuff goes into foreclosure.
And they have payments in the rear.
And they have payments in the rear. But with God, even though he didn't answer you right then, once you do pay, he turned around and gives you more, just like Job. Job lost this, but he turned around and gave him way more.
I love it. And my thought is, life is crazy.
Life is crazy.
How do you keep, I think that's something that people constantly look to us for.
Right.
Is, well, if you've got all of this going on in your life, how are you capable of being okay? Or how are you capable of still walking in joy? Or how can you do these things?
Because you're better together.
Because you're better together. There we go. Better together.
Together.
So that is one that we have also read together. And then this one, another book that Redeeming Steps encouraged us to read. They were reading it. We actually got to do a couple of devotions with them at their home.
It's a 52-week devotion, but we finished it earlier than 52 weeks because it got so good that we did a couple of devotionals
during the week. Instead. But I mean, we weren't far off. We were just a few weeks early.
We're a couple weeks early.
But we just started something new. So anyways, this devotion, so good. Gotta go out and get it for Christmas, get it for your New Year's resolutions, and do something with your spouse. This is such a good one. It's called Drawn Together, a Couple's Devotion Inspired by Family Life's Art of Marriage. There are so many different collaborators in this book, and they come with different perspectives, different, just different walks of life, and they share it along the journey, and it was good. There was sometimes I'm literally over here crying and trying to get through a devotion. On the other hand, we're kind of laughing and giggling about different testimonies, all the while of learning about a Hebrew word or a characteristic of God that God wants to display in us, or just simply wanting to grow in God and in your unity between you and your spouse. This was a super good devotion. Actually, we've read a few other devotions over our marriage together. And I have to say, number one, I can't remember us actually finishing all the way through a whole devotion book together.
No.
Not together.
No.
And so this, I think, might be the first one we've ever done together. And this is the first one we've ever committed to doing in a whole year. That was difficult because, it's difficult to me. I'm not that person who is committed to something all the way through a year. I'm being real. So my thoughts are let's rush through. Let's rush through a book, the best that we can in a couple months or in a month or in a week or whatever. But committing to be accountable to something like that over a year, that's difficult for me. And so this made me feel like I actually got to accomplish that. So I don't know if I can actually say that that's hard for me anymore. Maybe I need to change my words.
I want to change that,
So, yay! Anyways, so we wanted to share with you guys.
You want to tell them the book that we're reading now?
Because we are not done with the year, we jumped into another family life book. We got this book from
when we went to Weekend to Remember in Anaheim, California.
Yes, and just heads up, a plug over here. If you are interested in going to any of the Weekend to Remembers all throughout the world, especially the United States, but it does happen in other countries as well. But if you are interested in going to a Weekend to Remember retreat for couples, married couples, engaged couples, marriages that are doing really well in their marriages that are going through.
Marriages that are going through, and you just need to know how to talk and discuss and learn that your spouse is not your enemy.
You are not my enemy, and I love you. So, if you are interested in going to Weekend to Remember, we encourage you to use our group name. It's called In Becoming One. Put it all in one block.
In Becoming One.
INBECOMINGONE. Okay, In Becoming One. And just join the group. It doesn't matter which area, location, date you go to, but what you would be doing by joining that group and paying for your ticket, you will be giving us the opportunity to earn an extra married couples ticket to sponsor a couple that can go. So we would be super excited if you joined by jumping into our group.
In Becoming One.
In Becoming One. So anyways, that was our little plug. And let's continue on. We bought it when we were there. With These Words is what is called 5 Communication Tools for Marriage and Life by Rob Flood. To be real, I don't think James really wanted to read this book next. But then I think we did almost like a lottery of some sort, and this book was pulled. So he struggled.
This was another one that we
and that one is it's like a devotion,
The
like
gospel and your marriage.
Yeah. So, anyways, it's talking about communicating with your spouse and
But it does go makes you kind of think about some of your responses or communication for you to be able to get across to your spouse.
And I love it because it has discussion and reflection questions. They're pretty good. Actually, talking about that, in the crazy, God is in the crazy.
In the crazy.
In the crazy. God is in the crazy. Also has discussion questions. Yeah. They were really good too. So
I think they had action steps too.
And action steps, yes, challenges of some sort. Yeah. Totally want to jump into these books. Grow with your spouse. If you've never read a book together, it can sometimes be challenging. Yeah. To learn who is the reader, who is a good listener, and where are you going to do this at? Right. How often are you going to do it?
A good thing with the way Wanda does it is if we're driving or we're going on a long trip or something like that, then she will read and I'm sitting listening to it so that we can discuss then, because I can't read and drive, so somebody has to.
That's his excuse.
Drive.
So that's something helpful for me. Number one, because if I sit anywhere for more than 5 minutes and not doing anything, I will totally go to sleep. So reading in the car to him, it just kind of helps activate my mind. It gives me something to do. Yep. And if we are listening to a book in the car, and I'm not driving, I will get a little too tired and I might actually fall asleep. So he'll have to stop the book until I wake back up and come to this world again.
So when she say listen to a book, I also do audio books separately from where we also do a book separately from what we turn around and read together. So if you are not reading or listening to a book, then I would say make that a goal for you in 2026, because there's nothing wrong with self-help, self-reflection, inspiration, motivation, and all those different books that you can read to gain knowledge from, and set a goal for yourself.
If you are a book reader, but maybe you are not a Christian book reader, or maybe you are a fantasy, sci-fi, fictional, horror, like all of these other things, but you're not interested in this, then I think you are totally missing out on a genre. I guess that's what it would be considered, on a genre that will actually help you walk. And the same way that you have fictional and all these other things, books, you actually have those same types of things in the Christian realm as well. I'm not a fictional book reader, but every once in a very blue moon, I actually do read a fictional book, and it kind of resets your palate. So I encourage you to at least join into the challenge of reading a book. If you are a reader already, try to read a book that you wouldn't necessarily read, that will help you grow, or possibly help you grow, expand your mind, look at things differently.
And I'm gonna throw this challenge out to you. If you are looking at this video and you want to be challenged, hey, won't you text or come up to Wanda or myself, let me
put it in the comments.
Put it in the comment how many books you're gonna try to read for 2026.
Yeah.
Your goal for 2026. How many books you're trying to read in 2026?
So 5 in 2026, 2 in 2026, 24 in 2026, whatever it is that you're going to put.
62 in 2026.
And just keep in mind, we are at December 9th today.
I mean, you can get a book in this year.
You have the ability to get a book in this year.
Yeah.
So jump in. Let us know what book you're going to try to finish out before the end of this year. Put it in the comments.
Don't be scared.
We want to encourage you.
Yes.
We didn't start off reading books. We're not the biggest book readers, but we are reading books now. We are growing. We are thriving actually in our marriage walk. And
Yeah.
I mean,
be intentional, buddies.
anyways, that's enough of us chatting it up. Go and get you a book.
Get a book. Read one.
Get a book. And you know what? While we're talking about this,
if you don't need a hard book, get an audio book. They read just the same.
Yeah. Just expand
But
your
you're saying
mind.
just to talk about this something.
I just want to throw it out. My son will probably be like, I can't believe you're getting ready to share this.
Throw it out.
But in his he wasn't he wasn't doing good in school when he was in like high school, middle school, elementary school. He was just a class clown. He really was, one of our sons. And
Still is sometimes.
and so there was this point where, well, we always did the luxuries of life, meaning if you're not doing good at school and you're not doing good in your home life, then you don't get the luxuries of life.
Right.
That's like a cell phone. That means when you get to a certain age, you're allowed to date. That means going out with your friends all the time, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like the luxuries. It's a luxury in our home to have some of these things, these opportunities. And well, because, you know, he was a class clown and was cutting up all the time. But he was very respectful, very full of manners. They loved him at the school. Social body for sure.
Right. Just know this dude is smart.
He's a smart guy. And the funny part was, well, because he had won a tablet, and he got in trouble with us, and so we're like, you're grounded from your tablet and all the other technology luxuries of life and all that other stuff. And he's a techie kind of guy.
Yeah.
And so instead of hiding it somewhere that I know that he would end up finding somewhere else down the road,
It was hidden in plain sight.
it was hidden in plain sight. He had a little cover on the tablet, and I decided, babe, let's just put it on the bookshelf. Because he don't read. He don't want to read. So if he happens to find it on the bookshelf, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. At least he was looking for a book,
Right.
you know. But you know, this sat on the bookshelf for like 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years,
In
and when he
plain
when he graduated and whatever, moved on with life.
Hey,
Where's my tablet? And so we took him to the bookshelf. He was like, you just put this here. It wasn't here. And I was like, it was there the whole entire time. Y'all, it's time to read. Okay? That's all I have to say. It's time to read. Level up this year. Level up in 2025. Prep yourself for 2026. Do what you need to do. Get a book in, okay?
Get a book.
Get a book.
And look at the book.
Look at the book. Read the book. Okay, anyways, we love you guys. If you enjoyed this time, if these books were good to you, or at least there's something that was of interest, we'd love for you to make sure that you like this video and subscribe to see more of what we're talking about in 2025, 2026.
Read a book.
Read a book.
Read a book.
See you.